So good morning all of you.
Good morning, sir.
We have a lesson that solutions. Solution is, what is solution? Solution is a combination of solute and solvent. The minority portion, which is less in quantity, is solute, and the majority portion, which is large in quantity in solution, is called a solvent, or by nature which dissolves, that is to be taken as solute, and which dissolves something in it is taken as solvent. Out of that we learn about different type of solutions, homogeneous solutions and heterogeneous solutions. Today let us learn about how to prepare homogeneous solutions and heterogeneous solutions together. In our day-to-day life we are experienced with these two type of solutions. Let me show you. First of all, check it out. I will compare the result later. This is a solution which I already prepared, which is a heterogeneous solution. I just add a little bit soil to a distilled water, and after some time, after shaking it well, it dissolves completely, and when I left it undisturbed, all the soil is settled at the bottom. All the soil is settled at the bottom. Did you see this? Now, before that, how it could be the solution? Now listen. Now after shaking it well, now actually this is a solution what I have collected from soil. Soil is added to water to give a solution. Now what type of solution is this? This is heterogeneous solution, because the same test tube you have seen, the soil is settled down at the bottom, which is left undisturbed. Means the particles, the solute particles are not completely dissolved in it. So this is called heterogeneous solution. Then let us prepare homogeneous solution. What is it? The solute particles are completely dissolved in the given solvent. Let us prepare this. Here is copper sulfate, CuSO4, copper 2 sulfate, Cu2 plus SO4 2 minus. This is the cation and anion formation, through which we get CuSO4 copper sulfate. Now this is copper sulfate. What is the color of copper sulfate? Blue, right? Let us take a little copper sulfate with the help of the spatula, add it to the test tube. Now, already we prepared this. It has a distilled water. Then shake it well. Still with the glass rod. A copper sulfate solution. Solution of copper sulfate. Copper sulfate is added to water, distilled water. Now, did you find any settlement at the bottom? No. It is a uniform solution throughout. So all the copper sulfate solute is uniformly distributed and it dissolves completely. And we know the volume of the water does not increase because the water has intermolecular space with it. Right? This is a homogeneous solution. Previously we have seen heterogeneous solutions. The solutions in which solute particles are completely dissolved and prepare a uniform solution is called homogeneous solution, and the solution in which the solute particles does not dissolve completely is called heterogeneous solution. Now you see uniformly there is a color, but when you leave it undisturbed for hours and hours, you will see the previous picture which I yesterday prepared that. The previous video, the previous assumption I have been shown to you. There you see a transparent liquid is on the top surface and something is settled down at the bottom, right? That was after leave it for undisturbed for a long time. Then the solute particles settle down at the bottom. What does it mean? The solute particles does not dissolve and prepare heterogeneous solution. Now this is homogeneous solution. Even if you leave it for a long time, there is no settlement at the bottom, you see. Thus, a homogeneous and heterogeneous solutions has been prepared. Now this is a solution, copper sulfate solution. Do you think what type of solution is this? Is it unsaturated or saturated or supersaturated? Saturated. You could not say that it is saturated yet because there is no settlement at the bottom. Let us add some more copper sulfate to it. Add extra copper sulfate solution. Now the color of blue increases, right? It darkens. The blue color is darkens, and a very little is a settlement at the bottom. Now we will add some more copper sulfate powder to it. Now the solution is a saturated solution because we see certain solute is settled down at the bottom. Means the solubility limit of the water, that is solvent, is completed by CuSO4, and the extra CuSO4 is settled down at the bottom. These solutions are called saturated solutions. Previous condition, there is no settlement at the bottom. So that solution is ready to dissolve some more copper sulfate powder to it, right? It is yet to dissolve some more because of the solubility level. Now it is dissolves completely. The level of solubility is completed and the extra copper sulfate powder is settled down at the bottom. Now we can say the previous solution what we have seen was unsaturated. Now this is saturated. And when you heat it up, the extra solute settled down at the bottom could also be dissolved, indicating that is a super saturated solution. These are the three different solutions, types of homogeneous solutions. One is unsaturated, second one is saturated, third one is super saturated. And out of these three, which are highly unstable? Super saturated solutions are highly unstable because so after once you heat up this test tube, the extra solute which is present at the bottom dissolves furthermore and you leave it undisturbed. Then only you can see a transparent liquid, a uniformly distributed copper sulfate solution. But when you disturb a little, the extra dissolved CuSO4 is settled down at the bottom because of showing their higher, greater instability. They are highly unstable. Did you understand? So dear students, these are the two different type of solutions. Homogeneous solution, which is uniformly distributed throughout the solvent, and here is heterogeneous solution. This is looking to be colorful, but after some time, if you leave it, the total soil particles settle down at the bottom. From these activities, we just understand what are homogeneous solutions and what are heterogeneous solutions. I hope that you will do better in your